Collective, how y'all doing this grand rising Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? Yes, Thursday. So, I was gonna do this last night, but I was tired and I feel like getting on. So, I'm gonna do this now. So, yesterday, I've been getting a lot of confirmations when it comes to what I've been doing this month. So I'm gonna put it out there because it's already done. It's already done. It's already out there. So I did a cord cutting spell in the beginning of the month, and I did a return to sender right after. My return to sender candle just finished yesterday. Mind you, since my cord cutting and since this candle's been going on and went off yesterday, I've been getting nothing but confirmations while my spells are in action. 1, 2, 3, as I look at a timer. I've been getting confirmation that my spells, my workings, my protections, my return to senders, my uncrossings, my cord cutting, whatever I'm doing over here, that is working. While it's still doing what it's doing. So that gives me confirmation that whatever I did is powerful. Whatever I did works fast. 155. As soon as I light that flame, that's what basically it's telling me. Now I know my stuff works. I'm very confident in my gifts. I know my shit works. But for me to know that my shit is working while it's not even done yet. It wasn't even done yet. And I was getting confirmations. So I got a lot of confirmations though last night that whatever my return to sender, I'm not going to say whatever, my return to sender worked. So since it worked, I decided to look at my candle because my candle was doing some stuff. Like I used 2, 3, 4 again with the counting up. I use a lot of jar candles. I don't really do the wax by itself. I use a lot of jar candles for safety reasons. So yesterday, I normally don't read the wax on my candle, but I'm starting to learn how to read the wax. I'm starting to learn how to do wax readings, so I can read my candles a little bit more better. So yesterday, something told me to ask ChatGBT what my candle is, how my candle did, right? To see if it's a confirmation. I just wanted to get more confirmation on 3, 2, 1 countdown. Again, with the countdown and counting up. I wanted to get more confirmation as of pertaining to the readings that I've been coming across. And the interpretation of the candle. So I asked ChatGPT to read my candle. And this is what the ChatGPT said. So for my return to sender candle, this is what the outcome is for my return to sender candle. I put herbs and all that in it. So it says the clump means negativity didn't scatter. So my herbs clumped up to the bottom and it formed some kind of shape. And the shape that it formed, to me, it looked like a tree, right? So, and there was a little bit of herbs left on the glass. And then on the glass, it looked like there was still wax on the glass, but it was looked like circles, spirals, but going downward, right? And then at the bottom of the glass is like the spiral stops. There's like a blank spot where there's nothing, there's no shape, there's no nothing. It's like just cloudy. And then right next to it, it looks like the wax form like some branches or like a flame symbol, like a flame shape on the bottom of the jar. So that's what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the shapes that I'm seeing forming. I see the spiraling going down, and then when I look at the herbs in the bottom of the candle, it looked like it's a tree. But then as it's forming a tree, it also looks like there's something, and there's like, the herbs is all, brown and shit, and then there's a black burnt spot that looks like it's coming into it. So if it looks like a tree to me, it looks like something is like forming in the tree, crossing in the tree. It looked like there was something going in it, but it looked like a tree shape. I took a picture. I may or may not post it in my community, but I found that weird that the herbs form, it looked like a tree, right? So I was like, I said, let me ask ChatGPT what my candle is reading. So I sent the picture, and it said, the clumps mean the negativity didn't scatter. It was sent back in a direct hit instead of hanging around you. It says, the inside bottom, herbs and wax left. I see clumps of herbs, wax collected in the center, meaning the work is focused, concentrated. Spirit took the energy and anchored it at the root of the target, the sender. The clumps mean that the negativity didn't scatter and it was sent back in a direct hit instead of hanging around you. So that's what it means. So I'm like, okay. All right. So then it says the glass condition, meaning the wax and the way the glass is. It said the jar is mostly white and cloudy with wax residue, especially heavy near the bottom. Cloudiness/white residue, this is actually a cleansing, purification sign in a return to sender. So being that I'm doing a return to sender, the cloudiness and the wax on the candle is a good sign. Spirit was scrubbing the energy clean as it worked. Bottom heaviness, the sender's energy is rooted, meaning they've been at it for a while or it was strong. But the candle burned it to the bottom, which shows the attack is being dismantled from its root. Then it says the soot and the burn. I don't see heavy black soot at all the way down. There was no black soot on my candle. Mostly white and gray haze, meaning resistance was present. They put energy into this, but spirit overcame it. If there was black soot, it got burnt away in the process. It says overall reading, this was a successful burn. The sender's energy was deeply rooted, but the clumped herbs at the bottom shows it's been gathered and targeted back. The white cloudy glass cleansing and spiritual protection for, all right, so it says no explosive cracked glass for, all right, nothing bounced back or stuck to you. In short, the candle worked. It says my candle worked. The negativity was strong, but spirit contained it, scrubbed it clean, and sent it home in a focused way. That's what ChatGPT said about my candle return to sender. So my return to sender basically scrubbed every single thing. 844 as I look at the timer. My return to sender scrubbed it from the root. It has been sent back to the root. So every single thing that they have ever sent to me, and I mean everything that they have sent to me, that shit is going right back. My cord cutting obviously worked because I got a confirmation right after. So both of my workings, my cord cutting and my return to sender is hitting because it's working and I'm getting confirmation while the candle is doing its job. And more confirmation right because my shit finished yesterday. And the confirmations I've been getting during the burning and right after it finished is ridiculous. My shit is hitting. And my shit is hitting fast. My shit is hitting as soon as I put the flame to that candle. I told you that I was not playing with y'all no more. I told you that I was slacker-jacking. I wasn't lighting my candles. I wasn't playing with the fire. I was letting y'all play with fire. But I keep telling you, I know how to protect myself. I know how to cleanse myself. And I know how to share your shit back. I keep telling you that I don't give a fuck how powerful you that you think you are. You could be a babalu, whatever the fuck that I don't. And no disrespect to y'all, the upright ones. Y'all could be a high priestess. You could be a voodoo priest. You could be the most experienced witch doctor that you want to be or call yourself. But if I don't believe that you are more powerful than me, then your magic doesn't work on me, is what you have to understand. I am not naive like everybody else that you go and you put spell work on. I have to believe that you are a powerful being. And I don't believe that you are a powerful being. You are not more powerful than me. I have to believe in you. And if I don't believe in you, your spell work don't work on me is what you don't comprehend. I don't give a fuck what experience you have and how long that you've been doing this. But if I don't believe in you, what you do, then what you do don't work on me. And I thought I don't believe in what you do. I don't believe you are more powerful than me. I don't believe that you have more power over God. And God is my protector. And then I just saw a reading to one of the readers that I do watch. So while they sent Anubis to me, you know I got Anubis. I got a statue of Anubis on my table that I do my card readings on. You calling on the dogs and the jackal? That's why yesterday the dog started barking, and then right after the dog started barking, I sneezed 3 times, and then after I sneezed 3 times, my upstairs neighbors scattered from hovering above me yesterday. A dog, you said the dogs. I just found out that a friend of mine. I just found out that my friend's dog was attacked by another dog yesterday. Somebody, my 1313, I just see on the timer. You send in Anubis. You trying to get somebody attacked by a dog? You trying to get me attacked by a dog or somebody that I know attacked by a dog? And you got somebody else's dog attacked. So you sent the hound dog? What you call that dog? What you call that dog in hell? Oh God, what's the dog? The hellhound. Excuse me. You try to summon the hellhound animal spirit to attack me or somebody, and what ended up happening is that hellhound ended up biting another dog. It ended up injuring another dog. A dog got injured yesterday. Badly. Another dog was attacked. Somebody I know, their dog was attacked yesterday. Badly. It could have ended up badly. Thank God it didn't. Thank God the dog is still alive, but it's still injured. So that's all confirmations of that. Those attacks were for me. Along with another reader that I was watching that it said whoever attacked me is going to end up in crutches. But that's how I woke outside yesterday. And not even 2.5 minutes of me being outside, I see somebody in a crutch. Something with a car accident. How I go across the street, there was a car that almost tried to hit me. or following me. How I walk out the supermarket and the people that be standing in front of my building are literally standing right there on the corner and decided to clock me up and down. Like, what are you looking at? Oh, and there was a lady, beautiful black lady. You know, I'm walking and I'm looking. I'm reading a message on my phone, and I look up and I look at her, and she's looking at me. But as soon as she looked at me, she looked scared, and then she looked down. That it made me chuckle right when she walked by me, because I caught her staring at me. When I caught her staring at me, she looked away real quick and then looked to the floor when she passed me. That I chuckled. I was like, that's what I did. I was like, I started laughing. Like, I caught you, right? Y'all so silly. Yesterday was funny. Everybody's desperate, and then a lot of the same shit people is doing, because everybody's running around with a chicken in their head loose. And then, like I said the other day, I gotta download Menace to Society. So somebody's a menace to society, and this menace to society has been just put to a stop. No, I'm not intimidated by you. No, you putting no fear in me. No, I'm not unmotivated. No, you're not stopping anything. No, it's not working. No, nobody that you're sending to me, I'm scared of. No, the answer is no. No, nothing that you're doing is working. No, I'm not intimidated by you. No, I'm not scared of you. No, there's nothing that you're doing that's doing anything. You trying to get me sick, but all you doing is making my nose stuffy. That in 2.5 seconds it be gone. You trying to attack my womb? All I gotta do is drink some fucking tea. All I gotta do is raise my vibration. You was doing something to my heart yesterday, because I know you was doing something to my heart. Because my tattoo was itching yesterday. And there's no reason for it to itch, because it's not a new tattoo, it's an old tattoo. That shit was itching like it was a brand new tattoo. So you was trying to give me a heart attack, or you was stabbing the shit out of a voodoo doll in their heart yesterday or something. You trying to cause me pain and aches and body pains. Baby, I deal with pain. I still work through pain. You trying to send me your energy because you're in pain, but you sending me the little bit of bullshit trying to have me feel your pain, but you in agony, though. I know how to deal with pain. I know how to work through pain. I still work through my pain. I have carpal tunnel, and I still create things with my hands. Even if it's painful, I still do it. You can't, though. There's times I can barely move, and I still get up and do what the fuck I need to do. But you can't, though. You in pain. Oh, God, you in so much pain. That's why you doing it. Confirmation. Because you in pain emotionally. So if you in pain emotionally, imagine if you in pain physically. You can't do shit. You fucking up your life because you in pain emotionally. But now you're trying to give me your physical pain, but I'm still up and about, still got the energy to do what I need to do, and you are in your house and can't even move? Yeah. Right. A bitch got tendonitis in her legs, carpal tunnel in her hands, alopecia, a missing tooth, back problems, and a bitch still be fucking busting it down, breaking it down in the house. It still go outside confident because a bitch still look good. What are you doing? What did you think you were doing? You thought you were going to have me in my emotions? Have me insecure? What did you think you were doing? A bitch is fly with no hair. A bitch is fly still with a missing teeth. A bitch is still fly with her little chichos and her fupa. What were you doing? Really thinking that you could stop me, motivate me, make me insecure? I am a 43-year-old woman. I am not a fucking 12-year-old child. Let me repeat that again. I am a 43-year-old woman, not a fucking child. You think bullying me was going to make me go cry in a corner? You think torturing me and tormenting me was going to make me commit suicide? Are you stupid? You think messing with my finances was going to make me quit on myself? Are you mad? Y'all dumb. Y'all came up with the stupidest plan thinking that that shit was going to work on everybody. God forgive me, and I don't mean to call these people that have fucking fell for the fell for the stuff weak. But at the end of the day, that's basically what it is. There was some type of weakness, some type of there was some way, shape, or form that they got, however it is. I am not the one. I'm going to keep reminding you. I will not be a statistic that's going to say in loving memory of. You will not have me on a little pamphlet that says in loving memory of. No matter how bad you want that shit. It ain't going to happen. What's going to happen is going to be you on that pamphlet. And it ain't going to say in loving memory of. It's just going to say, it's going to have a picture of you with no words, because there's going to be no words for people to say when they find out what the fuck you've been doing. Because whatever you did was in not no loving memory. You want me mad and in my feelings because of what you're doing. I don't care. I don't care. You turned my life into a movie. Thank you. You made it more exciting. My shit was dull. Thanks. That's what you did. You put a little bit more excitement in my life. Because I wasn't doing much. I was bored. So you coming for me finding out that you're coming for me, I don't know how I was supposed to react. I don't know if you thought I was supposed to be so sad. Oh my God, all these people coming for me. Oh my goodness, no one likes me. Let me tell you something. I'm 43. Let me tell you something. I'm 43. And when I was young, I had haters. I had drama. I had bullies in junior high school. I had bullies when I was fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. So you're doing nothing to me. This is not, I don't understand what you're trying to do. If you thought that I was afraid of my bullies, I don't know what information that you got. I don't know where you got your information from. But if anybody knows me, and anybody knows if they were my bully in school back in the day, they know that I was not one that cried and oh, leave me alone. No, you know what I did to my bullies? I beat them up. Literally. I put physical hands
on my bullies when I was young. Why the fuck do you think you're gonna bully me now? I ain't gonna put hands on you. But I ain't gonna put physical hands because a bitch like me is too old to be fighting. The last bitch I fought should have made a fucking statement to leave me the fuck alone. Since they wanted to send bitches to me, and the bitch still wanted to continue to bark after they sent her, I had to fucking solve a problem. And it was a chick that's known on this block to be the rowdy troublemaker that fucks everybody else, that fucks up everybody, right? I guess. This is the second chick that I fight, that I fuck the bitch up, that's known on the block to be the bully, to be the troublemaker, to be the loca on the block. Because the first bitch I fucked up was when I was living in Gun Hill. They said she was the crazy one. Don't fuck with her. And I fought her, and she didn't win. She didn't win me. Everybody on every block that I have been on, there's always one crazy person that they deem to be the crazy person. Don't mess with that one. You don't want to mess with that one. That's the crazy one on the block. And every time I fight the crazy one on the block, they lose. I always beat the crazy one on the block. They always say, leave the quiet people alone. You should listen to that statement. Because I'm a quiet person. The only noise you hear in my house is when I talk to my cats, my TV, my music. That's about it. And talking back to the fucking TV shows that I be watching. Besides that, you don't hear me. Because then if you don't hear me, I'm working. I'm creating. I'm doing something productive with my brain. Doing something creative. Working on an idea, working on a project, finishing something up. I'm doing something productive. You thought you could really shut me up? I don't think so. That's something that you're not going to do. Not in any way, shape, or form. My life is not a game for you to play, and you think that you're going to play this game and you think that you're going to win. I'm sorry. That's not happening. The only winner in this is me, because it's my life and I win. It's not your life. It's mine. I control my life, my destiny, my forward movements. You don't control that. And I don't know why you think you can. And I don't know why you thought that you were out here puppeteering somebody's life, because you wasn't. God was allowing you to do what you were doing so that I can learn a lesson. You know, I'm going to keep saying this. Those people that have special gifts that are hidden, they got to go through some type of pain. Unfortunately, it's fucked up. But true imitate, the TV be imitating real life. And if you don't notice, every time you watch a movie and it's some type of spiritual or supernatural movie, or, you know, somebody that got gifts that is unaware that they have gifts, how are they living? They're not living luxurious. They either poor, living in the slums, got mad family problems, going through something at home, going through something in school, dealing with something at work, dealing with something personal, experiencing a lot of pain, and then poof, 1 minute, something tragic happens, and then all of a sudden, their fucking gifts is activated. Why? Because they've been sitting dormant, not being used. And then somebody thought, ooh, I see the power in this person, so I'm going to take it for myself. And then they go and fucking attack somebody that they're not supposed to attack. And then what happens is then they end up activating that person's gift, and then that person ends up fucking them up. Because then they learn how to use their gifts to defeat the person that's coming for them. This is the fucking same storyline that's played over and over in any TV show and movie that we have watched. It sounds like a children's movie. One of these Disney shits, you know? That's what it sounds like. This bitch watched the Disney movie and decided they wanted to be the evil villain. So they turned themselves into an evil Disney character villain. I guess I'm the princessa. Because in the Disney movies, it's a princess that's always getting attacked by the evil queen. Somebody wants me to shut up. Go suck a dick and die and get out my energy. Stop trying to block my throat chakra. You don't want to hear me? Go the fuck outside then. You won't hear me. Exactly. Walk the fuck away, bitch. Don't want to hear what the fuck I gotta say? Go outside then. You won't. Go take a walk. Go get some fresh air. But be careful though. You're going to be having to watch your back when you step outside, because the person that got to worry about walking outside is you. I damn sure don't. I walk outside and I probably look like the most naive person, because I be all up in my phone like I ain't fucking paying attention to nobody around me, but I be paying attention though. You don't know what you collective. I'm gonna jump off of this because I'm gonna get back on and do a reading. So, but I'm gonna eat something first because I woke up hungry today. So I went to sleep hungry and I woke up hungry. But yeah. So collective, peace out. I just wanted to jump on here and read my candle interpretation. That I was like, let me ask ChatGBT. Let me ask. Because ChatGBT is just a quicker way to use Google at this point. So I use ChatGPT because I really don't want to search for shit anymore. I let the AI search everything for me quicker. Round up all the information for me. Boom, boom, boom. And that's what ChatGPT said. That my return to sender candle worked and is being returned back to the root. So to the root of the problem, to the 3311 I saw. To the root of the problem, to the main person is gonna get it to the root. That is what it's saying. And being that the freaking little herbs form the tree on the bottom, yeah, I believe that that's what it is. And the little circle rings going down, there was more to the message, but I didn't read it all. The more to the message, from what I remember, it says spirit is sending everything back and stripping all the spell work back layer by layer. That is not gonna be a something that's gonna work fast. Like, it's stripping it layer by every stage, by stages, by phases. So it's saying that it's returning the spell work back by stages and phases to the root. So all I know is that is everything. All I know is I feel like everything is over. I said this when I did the cord cutting. It's over. It's done. And from the moment of the cord cutting, my upstairs neighbors and everybody have been acting crazy around me. When I tell you they've been acting crazy around me, they've been acting crazy around me. Their movements, yeah. Everything. A lot of people just bugged. Like 2 fights in the building downstairs. A downstairs neighbor arguing within the past 2 weeks, because this started in the beginning of the month. They want to work with that moon. I'm gonna work with that moon right along with you, baby. I'm going to work with the moon too, baby. I wasn't working with the moon, but I'm going to work with it too. I'm going to show you who got more power during the moon cycle, you or me. You, a group of people that's all doing the spell work together at the same time throwing at me, or me by myself with my spiritual team working on my own. Like, who's more powerful? Me. I am a water sign. I'm the child of the sun. I am a child of the moon. I am a child of the earth. I am a child of God. I'm a child of the air. I'm a child of the universe. I'm a child of the celestial beings. I'm a child to everything. I'm someone's child in many lifetimes. I have many parents. I have many spiritual mothers and fathers because I've lived many lifetimes. So now all my parents from every lifetime, they coming for you. All my spiritual parents, again, I'm going to repeat, from every fucking lifetime is coming for you. If they were not a karmic parent to me in the lifetime, we're not talking about the karmic parents. We're talking about whatever parent that I had that raised me right in my lifetime, whether they were of blood or not, whatever was a significant parent, a guardian, a mentor, whoever was my mentor, my guardian, my parent, my guide, my watcher, my caretaker, every single one of those spirits is coming for you. And they of the light and the dark. Because I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I hear the way my mother be talking about my grandmother. And I'm not saying that my grandmother was a dark person. But I know that my grandmother, she did work for people. Because my mother used to tell me that she used to fucking see my grandmother putting cow tongue using cow tongue and shit like that. And I'm like, the only thing that a person will use a cow tongue for is to shut somebody up. Or for something else. So I know my grandmother did this type of work. My grandmother broke hexes and curses. My grandmother stopped evil people. My grandmother stopped jealous people. My grandmother did this work. I know she did. But my mother talks about it because the way my mother remembers it and talks about it as if it's evil, and I don't think it is, because my mother don't understand the depths to the spirituality. She just knows a surface level, she knows a portion. She knows what she does, how she works. Everybody does their thing differently. Everybody is not the same. Nobody does anything the same. If you do something the same, then it's not your working. There's nothing special about your work. You're repeating the same shit. What makes you special, when you are spiritual, if you do call yourself a witch, a white witch, not a dark witch, a white witch, a light worker, then you're a person who is creative. You are doing your own workings. You are learning something old and putting something new and twisting it up into making your own. Sometimes what's broke, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to fix it. Sometimes old shit does work. But you always still put a twist to the old shit and make it yours. You don't copy, paste, and post. You always do a little something different. So my mother doesn't really know too much about it. She does her own thing. And me, I have no problem with lighting a candle and returning what you send to me back to you. There's no problem. I have no problem to do that. I don't have a problem doing that. Because there's nothing wrong with doing that. That's called protection. That's me making sure I have all my guns loaded so that when there's a a criminal that's trying to come into my home, I'm locked and loaded, ready to shoot the bitch if he steps into my property. I'm setting booby traps for motherfuckers that want to break and enter. That is what a return to sender is. Sending what you sending right back to you, and you getting caught up in the same trap that you was trying to trap somebody else in. Never feel like because somebody thinks that you're doing something evil that is evil. Yo, and if that's the case, and I'm going to keep telling you, y'all church members, if you think that you're not doing spell work, then I advise you to stop lighting them candles in church. Because when you go to church and you light that candle, you're doing spell work because you're praying for something that you want, or you're praying for somebody. So you're doing a spell, whether they're alive or they're dead. You're casting some type of spell. You're doing some type of mantra, petition, affirmation. A prayer is a spell. A prayer is a petition. Let's put it this way. How we petition and we light candles, a prayer in church is a petition because you're asking who you believe is God to grant you something or grant someone something in favor of what you're asking. You're asking. So I guess stop lighting them candles and stop asking for when you go in church. Stop asking God and praying then. Because when you go to church and you pray and you asking for something, you're trying to manifest. And you sitting there talking about spell work, manifestation is spell work. You're asking, you're calling in something. So a prayer is a manifestation, it's spell work. So I guess we both the same, right? No. Stop trying to make it a difference. Spirituality and religion. Same way you go to a priest and you seeking advice from an outsource, something that's out of God, that you feel is connected to God, is the same thing as tarot readers picking up a deck of cards and asking a question and getting the information from the source himself. Just like you go to a priest, the priest say he's connected to God and he gets messages from God, right? Well, my tarot card deck is what you will call a pastor or a priest, and is relaying the message for God. Let me stop beating your head with shit that you don't comprehend. Because what I say is very logical and makes sense. But I'm going to end this. I'm going to be back a little bit later with a reading. But I'm going to put something in my belly because it's about that time. I've been up early. I've been waking up early. Because motherfuckers be wanting to do stuff and spell work at the crack of ass. So I wake up, I lay in my bed a little bit, and then I go back to sleep. Because motherfuckers be up early. Be doing that boopity boppity boop. I'm gonna come for you. No, you not, bitch. Because I'm still getting my beauty sleep, ho. While you up with bags in your eyes, dark circles in your eyes, looking all depleted and anorexic and malnourished because you're not eating properly, because you go to sleep doing spell work, you wake up doing spell work, you do spell work when you're eating, if you even do eat. You do spell work when you're washing your ass, you do spell work when you're taking a shit, you do spell work. You just cannot stop the shit. I laugh at y'all because this shit is hilarious. It's just funny. Yeah, not fucking scaring nobody. Ooh, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Get the fuck out of my house if you're not here to protect me, is what the fuck I tell them. You ain't here to protect me. Get the fuck out. Go back to where you came from and go stay there. Go hunt them. Go scare the shit out of them. Because this bitch right here, you're not scaring. Tapping, making tapping. Because that's what they do. When they send spirits here, you want to know what they doing? They're supposed to scare me? I get knocking on my refrigerator. I get the noise on the radiator. The radiator is not cold yet it's not that cold yet for the radiator to be on. So I haven't checked to see either. I haven't even touched the thing to see the heat. But let me see, because they could turn the radio on because this building is doing some fucking dumb shit. No, the radiator's not on. So I be getting the noises. Ooh, I be getting the noises. The tapping noises on the radiator and the tapping noises in the fucking refrigerator. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm like, you want to party? Let's party. Like yesterday, I did that. I was like, oh, you tapping? I started dancing. What we here? We here to party? You came to party with me? Because that's what's going to happen if you come here. We going to party. You ain't scaring nobody. I'm not scared. Stop thinking that you're going to send the boogeyman to me. I ain't scared of the boogeyman. I'm your boogeyman, bitch. How about that? I told you I'm the bully's bully. I'm the boogeyman's boogeyman. Go ahead, send them. Watch them run back to you and fuck with you. Because knocking on my refrigerator door and my radiator is not putting no fucking fear in my heart. It's just annoying. The tapping of the fucking radiator and the fucking refrigerator when it does happen sometimes. But yeah, it's not, ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh, you sending things to me. Ooh, ay, tengo miedo. Oh my God, bendito. I'm going to be pissing my pants. Okay, give me a fucking break. I got over the boogeyman when I was young. They were tormented. If I was being attacked since I was a little kid. I was having night terrors, being tormented and tortured in my sleep as a child. You think you're going to send the boogeyman to me as an adult and I'm going to be scared? This is why I don't understand what's wrong with you. I'm fucking 43 years old. I'm a 43-year-old woman. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a child. Nor do I have a mentality of a child. So go somewhere. You are the ones that have the mentality of children. We not on the same level, my nigga bitches. We not on the same level. I done graduated and you still stuck getting left back in the same grade over and over and over because you just cannot pass. You don't seem to be learning the lesson. And you keep getting left back. You don't want to get left back, but that's what's going to happen. You're going to get left back and stay stuck in the same situation, same grade, same level, because you don't want to learn the lesson that is being taught to you. You don't want to learn. So you're going to be stuck. No advancement in the same grade, in kindergarten, in preschool level. You're not even graduating kindergarten. We're not even going to give you that satisfaction. You still in preschool. You got to learn your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s because obviously you don't know how to read, write, or wipe your ass properly. Don't know manners or morals. You gotta relearn. You gotta learn everything all over again. Get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my energy. Go sit yourself in a fucking corner and think about what the fuck you've been doing. Because whatever you're doing is not working. It ain't gonna work. It ain't happening. This should be your warning sign to just stop. That this moon cycle that's coming, that don't even bother.
that it's not even going to be worth the time or effort of you even trying to send anything my way. Because you already know that I got something prepared for you, and that it's going to fucking go right back as soon as you do it. So don't even bother. You really might as well just give up and quit. For real, for real. Because all you're doing is making it worse. Just worse. Goodbye, collective. I'll see y'all later with a reading. Peace out.